You know, we were talking about food sources on Tecomate trophy tips, and food sources, even during the rut, are critical to finding the concentrations of deer and therefore deer activity. Now, food sources come in all forms. Food plots are the classic example of a very hot food source, of a concentrated food source. It's easy to look at a food plot and say, well, that's a major food source. But agriculture is also a major food source in many parts of the country. But the classic is acorns. Now, here's the problem with acorns, though. When they're dropping all over the place. It's very hard to concentrate deer. So one of the things that you want to do is find out what oak trees are the hot ones for that area. My favorite oak tree to hunt is a white oak. They love white oak acorns. And not all white oaks drop the same, and some are just better than others. So what I do is I just start walking and looking for white oak groves, and then looking for the acorns and looking for the sign. Now, other acorns also attract deer, but they're not all the same. Deer are scattered when acorns are falling, but there will be hot spots within those oak groves that the deer are concentrating on more than others. Your job is to get out there and look for them. And one of the best ways to find them is look for deer droppings under those trees. Look for tracks, look for deer droppings. Of course, look for acorns on the ground if they're there. But deer droppings are a great indication of how many deer are using that area and how much time they're spending there. Now, there are other food sources as well, like persimmons. Deer absolutely love persimmons back east. And early in the season, when the persimmons are ripe, deer love those. It's a great place for bow hunting. So expand your thinking when you're looking for concentrated food sources, for major food sources. It's not always as easy as an ag crop or a food plot, or even acorns. It may be persimmons, it may be a clear cut. One of my favorite places to hunt is a clear cut that is 4 or 5 years old, or less than that, where it's starting that early successional regrowth, and the deer really concentrate there. And I've had great luck hunting clear cuts. And I don't care where. I've had great luck hunting clear cuts here in Montana. I've had great luck in Georgia, Alabama, and Canada. Clear cuts are a tremendous major food source, particularly in the absence of ag crops or food plots. But when I'm out hunting, I plan my strategy around food sources. I begin there, and then I pattern deer back from there. Where are they coming from? How are they getting here? What are the travel lanes? When are they using these plots or using this food source? And what time of day are they using these sources? I begin at major food sources, then I expand my strategy out from there. Major food sources, that's a hot spot not only for deer, but for you as hunters. And if it's not, you're probably going to go home without a trophy. We'll see you next time on Tecomate Trophy Tips.